channel. Today I have a pretty exciting video. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm going to be participating in the Tome Topple readathon. And if you haven't heard about this readathon, it was created by Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes. I'll link her channel down below if you want to go check her out. I highly recommend you do. I love her videos. And basically the whole premise of this readathon is to read books that are over 500 pages. And I know we all have those books on our shelves that are just huge books and super intimidating, and you never want to pick them up even though you really want to know what's going to happen in the book, but you are just intimidated by the sheer size of them. So this readathon, this is actually the third round, and it'll be my first round with the readathon, but it's the third round that has happened, and it happens from midnight on April 7th, and it goes until 11:59 on April 20th. So it's 2 weeks long, and it's that long because, like I said, we're going to be reading books that are, over 500 pages, so we need extra time to get through them, right? So I've picked a total of 3 books here that I'm going to decide. I don't know, I can't decide what I want to read, and I have a couple of weeks, so if you guys want to let me know down below which ones you think I should read, because I don't think I'm going to get through more than one of these, if one, in the 2 weeks. But I'm definitely going to give it a go, and so I just want to get into those right away. So the first book that I'm considering is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy. I read the first one. You guys have heard me gush about it video after video, and I still haven't picked this one up. This one is 700 pages, I believe. Yeah, 763 pages, so it's well over 500, and I've just been meaning to pick it up for a while, so I think this is just like the perfect time for me to do that. And if I don't pick up that one, another choice that I have, which I've been saying I was going to read, and it was on my TBR last month and I didn't get to it, is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This one is 592 pages, I believe. And there's no explanation. I really want to read it, and so I figured I'll put it on here, and maybe I'll be in the mood to pick it up when Tome Topple happens, or maybe I'll just put it back on my shelf. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet. Actually, I do. I know why. It's because it's huge. That's why, and it's going to take me a long time to read, and it's going to affect my TBR, or my wrap-up numbers, which is silly because the only person that cares about those numbers is me. I mean, I like producing content for you guys, right? But they're my books, and if I want to read them, I should be reading them, not just being like, oh, I don't want to read them because it's going to take me a week and a half, and then I'm not going to read, I'm only going to read 4 books. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I do that to myself, but I do. But here we are. So this is another choice, and then I have one other choice because I just don't know. I want to read all of these books, but I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for, and who knows, this could change, but these are like the top 3. And the final book is The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I read the Twilight series years ago. I actually finished it. I got into it in college. My roommate bought me the books, said I needed to read them, and I really liked them a lot. I think I'm one of the few. Most people either you love or hate that series, so I liked it. It wasn't like the best quality of writing or whatever. In the Twilight, the first movie, oh my god, that was so awful. Guys, that movie is so awful, and I'm sorry if you love it, but you can just tell it's a budget film. Really bad. Anyways, so this is The Host. This is by Stephanie Meyer. It's about aliens. One of my friends, she loves this book, and she's always trying to get people to read it, and people never read it. And I've tried to read it. I really have tried to get into it. I think I'm like 20 pages in, and I've read the first 20 pages. I don't even know how many times, but I've never got past that. It's just really slow to start, but she tells me to keep reading, and then I'm gonna love it, and so, why not? And I think, see, this one is 619 pages, so it's over 500, but it's not as long as Well of Ascension, so we'll see if I get to it. And then I wanted to let you guys know that there is a Tome Topple Twitter page that I can link down below for you if you guys want to check that out. And then there are challenges. There's 5 challenges for this readathon. I don't know how many challenges I'll complete or even participate in, but I wanted to let you guys know what those were. So challenge number 1 is to read more than 1 tome in the readathon time frame. That's not going to happen unless I get the audiobooks and I can listen to them quickly like I did some of those other books in my wrap up, but probably not going to happen. And then the second one is to read a graphic novel. Now the graphic novel needs to be over 500 pages. I don't have a graphic novel that's over 500 pages, and I don't even know where to find one that's that long, so I probably won't be participating in that one either. The third challenge is to read a tome that's part of a series, so I would be if I read Air of Fire or The Well of Ascension, that would tick off that one because those are both part of series. And 4 is to buddy read a tome, and it says you can find buddies on Goodreads or Twitter. I don't have anyone to buddy read with. I just decided today actually that I was going to participate in this, so I don't have anyone, but if anyone would like to buddy read any of these books with me, let me know and I'd be happy to do so. I do have a Twitter. I'll link that handle down below. It's @BeautifulBookworm, and you guys can go ahead and follow me there, tweet me, and like I said, we can try to figure out a buddy read. And then the fifth and final challenge is to read an adult novel. So if I read The Well of Ascension, that is an adult fantasy, so that would take care of that. So I don't know what I'm going to read out of these 3, and like I said, it could change. I could change my mind, but these 3 have been on my shelves for a really long time. I do want to read something off of my shelf because I think that's the whole point of this. Like, I could read a library book, but I do read a lot of library books, and I want to, I want to take care of some of my TBR back here because I think it's silly to have all these books and not read them. And I just did my first unhaul recently, and it felt amazing to get those books off my shelf that I wasn't reading and I had no interest in. And I feel like the longer the books sit on my shelf, the easier it's going to be for me to get rid of them, and then I might regret it later because it might have been a book that I really wanted to read, I just never would pick up. So anyways, let me know if you guys are participating. Let me know down below which book you guys think I should read for Tome Topple, and then if you want a buddy read, let me know and we can try to figure something out, and I will talk to you guys later.